Hi, this is Jenna Teleska for Supermarket News in New York. Every year, SN conducts its Center Store survey of our readers to get insights on hot topics, the biggest retail competitors, and in-store trends. I'm here with Julie Gallagher, our Center Store editor, to talk about what this year's survey turned up. So the survey found a changing relationship between the Center Store and the perishables departments. Could you explain this a little bit?
Sure. Well, half of retailer respondents reported that Center Store is receding, and that space once occupied by shelf-stable foods has sort of been reallocated to the store's perimeter in recent years. So the perimeter is prime real estate since it's so well trafficked, and that's the part of the store where supermarkets can really distinguish themselves. So that's why, as part of an effort to revitalize sales of these shelf-stable items, retailers are sort of positioning Center Store foods alongside complementary fresh foods in the fresh department. So you might see something like cocktail sauce alongside shrimp or chips in the deli section.
I know we've written a lot at SN about health and wellness initiatives in supermarkets. Did the survey find that retailers or the food industry in general are continuing to invest in expanding these offerings?
Yes, definitely. About 3/4 of retailer respondents reported that they are making an effort to bolster health and wellness through a range of strategies. The most popular is adding nutrition shelf tags and signage, with 42% reporting that that's something that they'll focus on in the next 12 months. They're also growing and updating their health and wellness assortment of, health and wellness foods. 36% are doing that, and 15% are enhancing their pharmacy services. The same percentage is partnering with a hospital or university. And access to a dietitian is something that 13% plan to do in the coming year. And then a small percentage, 10%, plan to implement a nutrition and exercise program.
And what about product innovation? What role did retailers say, or I guess the food industry say, that this has in the Center Store?
Well, new product innovation was actually the revitalization strategy cited most by retailers and manufacturers who responded to the poll. So we're seeing a number of innovations in the areas of freshness and convenience. So just as shoppers are seeking freshness in the perimeter departments, Center Store is trying to get a piece of that business as well. So in the frozen food section, there are vegetables that are flash frozen soon after harvest, and then they're seasoned and packaged in microwavable bags. So that offers a type of convenience that maybe fresh vegetables don't, because if you don't get around to using them in time, you'll have to toss the fresh vegetables. But in the freezer, they'll stay fresh until you need them. We're also seeing in the Center Store aisles that manufacturers are reinventing meal occasions like breakfast with single-serve hot cereal cups that have healthy ingredients like ancient grains and cranberries that you would mix with the product when you're ready to eat it, and then just pop it in the microwave.
Yeah, actually at some shows I've been seeing that they're taking Center Store items and they're making it easier to prepare fresh foods, like interesting marinades. So people feel like they're cooking, but they don't have to do all the steps of making their own marinade. They could just drop it in a bag and put it in the fridge. It's kind of cool.
Yes, I think that's something that's important to a lot of moms who are preparing meals for their families, that there's a step in there that feels like they're not just, ordering a pizza and putting it on the table. They're actually contributing somewhat to the preparation of the meal. Mm-hmm. But they're not, slaving over a hot stove for 2 hours.
Is there anything else you wanted to mention about the survey that struck you?
Sure. We do this survey every year. This is actually the 10th year that we've done it. And every year we ask retailers about which alternate channel poses the biggest threat to Center Store sales. So every year the most popular response is Walmart. But since the recession in 2009, the number of retailers who cited Walmart has actually declined pretty steeply as dollar stores became more popular with budget-conscious shoppers. But this year, there was something notable. There was a 10 percentage point jump in the number of retailers who see Walmart as the biggest competitive threat. So it seems like those other channels, like the dollar stores, like the drugstores, are still a threat to center store sales as they're adding more center store products to their shelves. But Walmart is getting back some of the business it may have lost in recent years. And one of the respondents actually mentioned that Walmart is the biggest threat now due to low price and ad match guarantees, but longer term, all of the above. So that's dollar stores, natural retailers, club formats, limited assortment discounters, online retailers, direct-to-consumer channels, and drugstores, because they're also merchandising center store products. So he said longer term, all of the above is the right answer, since it's like getting nibbled to death by ducks.
Well, thanks for talking to me, Julie.
Sure, no problem.
You can read more about the findings of our Center Store survey on our website, supermarketnews.com. The theme music for our slideshow comes from Wagneria. For Supermarket News, I'm Jenna Teleska. Thanks for listening.